Trump is causing havoc in Alabama right now with his executive orders. Right now, Huntsville Energy is raising bills by $100, and they're going into their bank accounts and taking money out of their bank accounts without them even knowing. It's all over the news, man. This is crazy.
Alabama voted for Donald Trump and Elon Musk. They voted for Donald Trump and Elon Musk to go through the entire budget line by line, or I'm sorry, not line by line. They voted for them to take a sledgehammer to the budget and not give a shit who it hurt. And can I just say that Alabama, you have nobody but yourself to blame. See, while you were so worried about somebody else getting $1, you forgot that you were getting 100 of them. That's right. If you didn't know this, the American taxpayer was subsidizing the state of Alabama's energy grid. Now, I didn't know this, but yeah, that's what we were doing because they're too poor to afford their own energy. So now that Donald Trump and Elon Musk have gotten rid of the grant that helped pay for their energy, all of the people in Alabama are getting a $100 surcharge added to their electricity bill. How's that for inflation? But hey, Alabama, you voted for this, and in all honesty, why should we have to pay your energy bills? Find some bootstraps.
Bitch, am I a trip? Or they done went up on the fucking light bill or something, because bitch, every time I turn around, that motherfucker $500. Now, Georgia Power, I don't know what type of shit y'all got going on, but y'all gonna stop motherfucker overcharging me.
Surprise, surprise.
Y'all see that news story about this town in Alabama, red state Alabama, that there were about 20 to 30 residents using government funding to get assistance for their light bill. So with the new bill that daddy passed, it no longer covers $100 on their light bill. And not only that, they actually owe the government. And that money is now being debited from their account. I wish no ill intentions on anyone, because I know the struggle is real. However, we did say, y'all daddy is not for the poor. You should vote for policies and not hate. Majority of them, knowing they on government assistance, voted for hate. Lord, I'm grateful that I'm a hardworking, tax-paying American citizen that does not depend on the government. Y'all be safe out there.
Alabama residents are going to see a $100 increase in their utility bill directly because of Donald Trump's policies. But the best part, the utility company is sending them letters letting them know it's Donald Trump's fault. Now, this is in Huntsville, Alabama, and Huntsville Utilities sent a letter to some of its customers letting them know this. You could pause if you need to, but they are going to receive a $100 increase because the grant that reduced their bill by $100 is being rescinded by Donald Trump. Yeah, they're letting them know this is Donald Trump's fault. We're not taking the hit for this. Now, Donald Trump promised people that he would cut utility bills in half in the first 12 months. And instead, these people in Huntsville, Alabama, a deep red state, are going to see it increase by $100. The worst part, these are the poorest among us. These are people that desperately need this, so they don't have to make a decision between lights or food. And Donald Trump is taking that away. The man who campaigned on lowering costs are making them go up. And now people know beyond a shadow of doubt, it's his fault. These are the poorest among us. These are people that desperately need this, so they don't have to make it.
Yeah, so the Alabamans who voted 62% overwhelmingly for Donald Trump are now going to have a $100 increase in their utilities. They also aren't going to have any schools because they don't make any money. They've been on federal welfare as a state for the entirety of the time that they've been a state. And I love this for them because they've been so deeply invested in trying to hold down black people that they are now going to be dust poor. Like they're going to be looking back when they used to be dirt poor. Like, remember when we used to only not eat once a day? That was nice. And I love this for them.
Alabama, hundreds of people are having hundreds of dollars removed from their bank accounts, debited from their accounts. People who are already in a desperate or desperate adjacent position because they're getting grants to help them pay for their utility bills. Donald Trump promised to bring down energy prices. The opposite is happening. Not only are prices going up, but people are being charged more because Donald Trump's government efficiency is withholding grant money that's already been appropriated, which, for the sake of accuracy, is illegal. It is unconstitutional, against the law. Trump executive order leads to $100 energy bill hike for hundreds in Alabama. Donald Trump promised that as president, he would drastically lower Americans' energy bills. We're going to make it a much, much different place, Donald Trump said in November, in a November 14th speech at Mar-a-Lago. But hundreds of Alabama residents are receiving $100 surcharges on their energy bills as a direct result of Trump's actions in the White House. About 250 customers of Huntsville Utilities, this is just one utility company in Alabama, by the way, over 250 or about 250 customers of Huntsville Utilities, the public utility company in Huntsville, Alabama, received a letter informing them that their account, quote, has been debited $100. The surcharge occurred because one of Trump's executive orders froze a grant that assists low-income residents with their energy bills. A grant that has already been appropriated. Again, unconstitutional, illegal.
Increase in their utility bill directly because of Donald Trump's policies. But the best part, the
utility company said, look, don't send us no strongly worded emails. Don't leave no horrible Yelp reviews. Don't send us some letter bitching to us about the increase in the price via snail mail in the United States Postal Service. They said don't leave no comments on our Facebook page, bitch, cause it ain't us. It's not us. Don't complain to us about this shit. They said it's not us. We ain't to blame, bitch.
Citizens of Huntsville, Alabama are receiving a letter in the mail telling them that their electric bill is going to go up by $100 as a result of Donald Trump. Here's the letter right here. If you zoom in right there, you can see where they can't spin this on anyone else. They can't blame the Democrats because it literally says, due to Donald Trump's executive orders, ending a federal grant. Because remember, these federal grants are all wasteful spending, and I'm sorry, we had to cut the wasteful spending. That is your ability to pay a lower electric bill. Mind you that these are some of the lowest income people in America, yet they predominantly vote for Donald Trump. And they're over there, on their Facebooks being like, yeah, Elon Musk is cutting wasteful spending. He sure is, isn't he? Again, these billionaires will never care about you. They will only care about themselves. But FAFO, my name is Mercedes Chandler. Give me a follow or you won't see my face again. Thank you. Goodbye.
Welcome back to Echo Room Vibes, where we keep it real and break down the consequences of choices, especially when folks faffle, F around and find out. Today, we are talking about something hitting red states hard, skyrocketing power bills. And you already know, MAGA voters in places like Alabama are suddenly feeling betrayed by Trump and GOP policies. But here is the thing. This isn't some unexpected plot twist. This is exactly what they voted for. So let's get into it. Before we get into it, we appreciate the originators of this video, the stitches. We appreciate you guys. All the credit go to you. So now let's be real. Republican-led states, including Alabama, have been gutting regulations, giving sweetheart deals to corporations, and pushing policies that hurt the working class. Now, utilities are hiking rates and suddenly MAGA voters are shocked. Come on now. The GOP has been deregulating energy companies for years, letting them price gouge with zero accountability. And let's not forget, Trump's tax cuts and policies helped big corporations, not regular folks. Red states like Alabama prioritize profit over people. And now that folks are drowning in power bills, they want to act surprised? Here is the kicker. Alabama is one of the poorest states in the country, yet MAGA voters keep supporting policies that make their lives harder. They scream about government overreach, but ignore how deregulation lets companies rob them blind. They don't want big government until they realize that corporate greed doesn't care about loyalty, just profit. And now, people who proudly voted for Trump, who cheered on Republican policies, are running to social media complaining about $600 power bills. Some are even begging for government assistance. The same socialist handouts they love to criticize. Make it make sense. So the big question is, will these voters actually wake up, or will they keep blaming the wrong people? Because history shows us that instead of looking at the policies and politicians actually responsible, some will just blame Biden, immigrants, or even black folks like they always do. But listen, accountability is free. If you are feeling betrayed, don't just be mad. Change how you vote. Ask yourself, why did I believe a billionaire like Trump actually cared about my power bill? You got played. Own it. Do better. At the end of the day, Favo season is in full effect, and we are going to keep calling it out. If you are from one of these red states seeing insane power bills, tell me, who are you blaming? And more importantly, what are you gonna do differently next time? Hit that like button, drop a comment, and make sure you are subscribed, because we are not done exposing these consequences. See y'all in the next one. We appreciate you guys. We love you. Keep on watching our video, and we appreciate your massive support towards Echo Room Vibes. See you next time. Peace.